Hello, how are you today? Jay here, and we are going through the alphabet of oils. Yes, I know it's the weekend, but the alphabet waits for no one. We have to keep going through this, and it's fun. I enjoy doing this. This is a lot of fun. I mean, I've been an oiler for several years, almost a decade now, and I'm learning new things when I'm going through researching these oils and blends. So I love learning new things, especially things that I had no interest in many years ago that now I find totally fascinating. It's the freedom of being able to get your mind active about things and to be curious about things. That is a good habit to have. And today we are doing the letter F. What is F for? F is for freedom. Yeah. Now we have an oil blend at Young Living called Freedom. And there are two variations of it. Same oil, different packaging. What we have is the 15 milliliter bottle of Freedom, which comes in the it comes in the Freedom Sleep and the Freedom Release collections, which are great collections, by the way. Wonderful collections. You can get it here in the collections. Very earthy, very kind of helps wake up the senses a little bit. But you can also get it in the 5 milliliter Freedom. This one was introduced at the 2018 International Grand Convention for Young Living, and the title was obviously Freedom. So, yep, same stuff. Yeah, smells great. Freedom. What do you need freedom for? Well, I'll tell you. If your mind is just burdened down, if you feel like everything is just right down on you, you need an escape. You need a diversion. You need to get that off of you. Freedom is an oil that really helps adjust your mindset so that you feel more free. You feel more released. You feel more relaxed. It's, if your day gets so burdensome, if there's so much stuff that is on your to-do list that you just start crossing things off even though you didn't do them. Okay, well, that's denial more than freedom. But if you use Freedom Essential Oil Blend, it will help you feel more accomplished. It'll help you get rid of some of those everyday burdens and the everyday troubles that you may have. It's not going to remove the trouble, but it'll help ease your mind about it. And that's half the battle, isn't it? Aromatherapy, as we talked about before, is a real thing. It is a real science. Medical professions talk about aromatherapy now. Before, 30 years ago, it was, oh, no, you can't do that. Smell does not affect any part of the body. Yeah, it does. It does. Think about when you walk into a kitchen and someone is baking fresh bread or chocolate chip cookies, or you smell a perfume that someone's wearing that maybe your mother or grandmother used to wear. Or if you smell a cologne that your father used to wear. Every time I smell Williams Electric Shave, I think of my dad. So, I would much rather smell Freedom than Electric Shave. Obviously, I have a thing about shaving that I don't care for. Just going for the Santa look, that's all. Now, Freedom is a great blend because it really does help open up your mind to the possibilities of a less burdensome lifestyle. That doesn't mean ignoring the things you have to do, but it helps you feel a lot lighter, so you're not carrying that weight on your shoulders. Now, this is me personally, how I feel when I use Freedom. I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. May not seem like it, but I really do. I've got a lot of stuff on my plate, and I like using Freedom because it opens up my mind to a happier place, so to speak. Yeah, those burdens are still there. All that stuff is still on my plate, but I don't feel as negative about it as I used to. Now I can help deal with these things because of Freedom. Freedom helps my mind go to a place where I can deal with a lot of these burdens, and it's not such a burden anymore. It's also good if you have a little issue with sleeplessness or restlessness. Freedom is a very calming, relaxing, freeing aroma in this blend. And it really helps your day when you have emotional freedom. A calming, grounding aroma is what Freedom is. A little earthy, like I said, but not unpleasant at all. I find it to be a very stimulating aroma. It's very nice. It helps calm the mind during your nightly routine. So if you're going through your cycles of sleep and you're just, I gotta sleep, I get restless, I got so much on my mind, I can't sleep because your mind is racing. Yeah, okay, tomorrow I've got to do this and this and this and this, and I've got this, and this is overdue, and this I got to take the kids here, I got to do this with the cat, and I've got to do this with the turtles, and I've got to do this. When your mind gets going like that, you need a little freedom, and it helps. One of the places I like putting Freedom is my temples, right up here. And then I'll swipe across the forehead a couple times if I do. And then, of course, after you apply your oils with your fingers, you still got that essence on your fingers, so you waste not, want not. I do that in public sometimes, and people, it's... And I love that. I love that I can do that. And then, you rub together, then it's on your hands, and you can put it on your wrists. And Freedom is a great oil to apply when you are burdened, when your mind cannot relax. It's wonderful. You can diffuse it. I love diffusing Freedom. And it really helps your mind get over the hurdle of your everyday troubles. I mean, when you're looking at a list of things, when you've got a to-do list, and whether it's a physical list or whether it's the one you've got up here, this is the more dangerous one because this one keeps changing and adding and subtracting and modifying and coming up with, okay, well, yeah, I have to do that, but if I do that, then I have to do this, and if I do this, I have to do this first, so I can't do this before I do this, and then this has to be done here. When your mind is going like that, just relax. Sit down, take a few deep breaths, pull out your bottle of Freedom, take a few whiffs, put a little bit on you, let it sink in, and then you just... Okay, let's get started. That's what Freedom does for me. It's a wonderful oil. What's in it? Let's tell you what is in the Freedom blend. I should say blends, but it is the same blend, just different bottles. We have Copaiba. If you don't know what Copaiba is, it is a wonderful, wonderful oil that is what we refer to as, informally, as a spreader. It's one that helps enhance the properties of other oils. So it kind of multiplies the power, the abilities that some of these oils have. Copaiba really helps with that. Sacred frankincense. That's one of the more powerful oils around. Also, Idaho blue spruce. Love those conifer oils. Those are fantastic. Vetiver, which does help with relaxation. Lavender is in there. That helps with relaxation. Peppermint gives you that little spark there. Palo Santo. Palo Santo is an oil that, as an individual oil, I highly recommend. It is one of my favorite single oils. Translates to roughly to holy wood, and has a wonderful aroma, and it's a very spiritual oil, and really helps set your mind right. You know, it gets into your nose, into the olfactory system, into your limbic system, and it's just one of those oils that, for me, clears my head. It really helps clear my head. There's also valerian. Valerian is a good oil for relaxation as well. And then there is rue, sometimes called ruda, but rue is in there as well. So if you are looking for an oil to help kind of pick up your spirits, to help you relax, to help sort through the daily troubles in your life, or just through your regular daily schedule or your daily routine. Sometimes even your regular routine can seem like a burden. Reach for some freedom, because I think it'll help. Again, my own personal opinion. I know what it does for me, and I know what it's done for some others. So it's a really decent blend, and it's one that is extremely useful. So that is the letter F for the alphabet of oils for today. Tomorrow we will go on to the letter G, and it's going to be a really nice one that a lot of people love because it helps moms, and it helps kids, and it helps infants, babies. So tomorrow we will be talking about the letter G. Hope you're enjoying these videos. You can leave a comment, whatever you like to do. We'd love to hear from you. So until tomorrow, have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Take care. God bless.